Okay, so we are going to keep shuffling, see what else we get.
I just got a deal with them white men, and they said that this was on my body. Go to listen to the fucking critic, and listen to make it clear, critic at the body. Like dog, God.
Okay. Okay, so starting with Temperance. You are starting off in a place of balance, a place of peace and patience as you start off this month of January. And again, with this energy starting off the beginning of the year, with Mars in Aries, and with this Cancer North Node, there is a lot of change going on, which is natural for you guys. You Aquarians are all about change and revolution and new ways and new ideas of doing things. So we're kind of starting off in your comfort zone and your territory. And as you continue on this path, you are guarding this sense of safety and security. You are guarding over all things that you are secure about in your life.
Yeah.
And finances and in your natural comforts, creature comforts and desires are being guarded during this time. And it is kind of asking you to be a little more open, a little patient. You will get what you need, maybe not right away. And as you continue on, there is this bit of disconnect, this coldness and disconnect from friends. There's this urge in you to kind of go within yourself and start releasing some old things, to start emptying out all of this old, outdated way of thinking and doing things during this time. There is sort of a sense of detachment to go on your own quest, on your own journey, to start releasing some old things in your life. And this really is the theme with this North Node in Cancer, getting rid of these old, outdated systems that no longer serve us. And here again, it's as if you don't want to be patient and wait for these things to start to grow and come into your life. It is a process. It will not happen right away, as a lot of us live in this fast food society where we believe that we should get things instantly, instant gratification. So this is kind of urging you, like, wait a minute, take a step back, be a little patient, wait for the things that you want to see start to grow. And again, this goes along with this releasing of the past. This is a process of change that's going to happen. It's not going to happen necessarily at the time that you would like to see it occur, but it is something that you will have to wait and to allow this to kind of grow and develop within your life. And here it's almost as if you are blinded by the old ways of doing things. This is a bit difficult for you to move forward because you are not seeing things clearly by holding on to these old ways of doing things. it's as if you are seeing through the lens of the past. And this is kind of calling you to unbind yourself and to create new actions and new ways of doing things, new behaviors, new attitudes during January of 2019. So this will start off your path in the new year as you are starting to release some old things to help you move forward. You will start to see things more clearly, especially as we're starting to move into mid-January, where things will start to become more and more clear for you.
Yo, D say you got another girlfriend.
And with this comes a time of celebration. As you receive more clarity, as you start to do more work in your life to make things come about, as you become more patient and wait for these new things to start to blossom, you are going through a process of changing and releasing old things to make space for these new things, which will bring about a time for celebration, a time for happiness, a time for you to see these miracles and all of this abundance that is coming into your life. And this will be a great time of celebration for you on your journey. So keep that in mind, that nothing is going to come to you instantly. There's no instant gratification. Everything is going to have to be worked through. There's going to have to be some change, some releasing of old things as you are moving on this journey. And as you start to put in the work, start to release these old ways, these old habits, to free up some space to make room for these new things, that is when you will start to see the changes start to develop. And this will be a great time for celebration then. Now here, in your close partnerships and relationships, there's a bit of this feeling of safety and security here. You can find comfort in your close partnerships. This is where you can seek out help. This is where you can seek out advice. This is where there will be someone there to listen to you, to help guide you on this journey. And this is going into mid-January here. So keep that in mind, that if things start to get more difficult on your path, there are people here who want to help, to provide this sense of safety and security on your path. So keep that in mind, especially with this North Node in Cancer. This will be a time to open up and connect with others. This time of North Node in Cancer is urging us for this sense of unity and nurture and care and compassion and safety and emotional vulnerability.
You need to burn that shirt. I'm fucking your raw today. I'm in your raw today.
Here it's like, okay, we have the clarity. We're starting to see things more clearly. We're receiving the help and the guidance that we need during this time of mid-January. And we're kind of at this point where it's like, which direction are you really going? And when you get to this point, you kind of have to go with your heart. This is telling you to get away from this idea of getting in your head, overanalyzing things. This is kind of telling you to trust in your intuition as you are moving forward during this time of mid-January here. When you feel this sense of, okay, which direction am I really going in? So keep that in mind, especially with this North Node in Cancer. That'll be a big theme, is trust and intuition. And with the Tower here, this is where things get a little exciting, a little chaotic. This is where it's like, well, everything's been going pretty well, and then something kind of comes in and shakes things up. You get faced with some old lessons from the past that maybe you thought you were done with, that weren't going to come up. You start to experience these places where you didn't want to go. This is all a test. This is a lesson put in place for you during this time of chaos and craziness. This is here for you to learn. This is here to see if you will repeat the same mistakes from the past, or if you're going to let it go completely and move forward on your journey. So keep that in mind as we start to come to the end of January here, that there may be a time of confusion, stress, drama, chaos, craziness. This is here to teach you a lesson. And with the Five of Cups here, you may go through this time and be like, well, what do I do now? You may go through this time and be like, well, I'm at this place. I made a decision. Some crazy things happened to throw me off. So what do I do now? Am I going in the right direction? Do I have all the answers? Do I have all the resources that I need? Do I have all the guidance that I need to move forward? This will be kind of a time for you to question yourself. This will be a time for you to say, okay, what is my true calling? What is my true direction? Where am I going? How am I going to reach my highest point at this time? What is the best way for me to go about moving forward on my path? This is time for you to be questioning, to be searching for these answers. Because this is this moment that will show you which direction that you're going in, how you're going to succeed at this point. This is a big moment for you. Take the time to think it over, be patient. Again, waiting for these things to start to manifest into your life at this time. So this is not a time to respond emotionally. This is not a time to let your feelings take you over. This is a time to kind of think it over, be patient, and search for these answers. Search within yourself for these answers. And as you get to this point, you're like, okay, who are my real friends? Who is there for me? And who just kind of came into my life for the time to kind of teach me a lesson, and now they're kind of leaving me behind. This is where some things start to reveal themselves to you, some deeper truths. This is where you start to see people's true intentions. This is where you have to do some searching within yourself to say, okay, who is my friend? Who is here serving me? Who is it that I need to let go of on this journey? Who is it that is really here to benefit me on my journey? And who needs to be released? Because again, remember that the energy that you hang around does affect where you are. The energy that you allow into your life does affect where you are, because what is going on with you internally gets projected out into the world. So you are creating your reality with the energy and the vibrations that you have within yourself, that you are around, that you are experiencing, that you are allowing into your life. So keep that in mind. Keep in mind, say to yourself, okay, what is serving my highest, greatest good, and what is not? And then this will be some time to do some releasing. And again, it's about really going within yourself and saying, okay, what is my best decision? Where am I going? What is serving my highest, greatest good? What is not? What energies am I allowing into my life? What is serving me? And if you look at this, which prize are you most drawn to? Because if it's a prize that does not serve you, if it is some goal, something, some person that does not serve you, then that will not help you move forward. So this is a time where, again, you're going to have to go within yourself and do this search process and decide what is right for you, what is serving your highest, greatest good, and what is not. What is raising your energy and what is just pulling you down? You have to get rid of some of this dead weight that you are holding on to. And sometimes that means that a person that you wanted in your life who isn't serving you is going to have to be released. So this is the hard part, kind of getting to the end of January, getting into your own season here. This is where it's like, okay, your identity is being shown to you through your subconscious, saying, let's see, which path is best for you moving forward in 2019. The choice is yours, and you have to see what is serving your highest, greatest good. What do you need to release so that you can make space for the new the new opportunities, the abundance coming into your life that is helping you move forward on this journey. And with this extra card here, you're seeing it's like, okay, you know where you need to go. You know what is best for you. But are you ready for that? Are you hesitating? Are you allowing fear to block you from moving forward? And this goes along with this whole theme of North Node in Cancer. This is saying, what do you need to release? What is no longer serving you that you need to let go of in order to make space for the new to come in so that you can then move forward? Ask yourself this. Because you see the opportunity, you know what is going to help you grow. You know what is going to help you move forward. You can see it. You know it. And that is your January horoscope. Thank you for watching and have a great day.